Okay, hello everyone. My name is Edward Iberase, and I welcome you to this life-changing opportunity. Of course, it is a $1 billion opportunity we have right in our hands. Before we make progress, I got a question for you, and the question is staring right at you, and the question is, could $500 change your life forever? Uh, is it possible for you to leave a legacy, okay, behind after you've gone, many years after you've gone, with just $500? Will $500 be something that your generations after generations, okay, will feed on after you've gone? Right, that's what the question is all about. Could $500 change your life forever? If you're still thinking, is it possible? Is there any conventional business I can go into with $500 and I will have my life and the life of my total dependents changed, transformed? This is possible. Okay, while you are still bordering on that question, I want to say that Python Signals has some advice for you. This is all about Python Signals community. Okay, so let's move on, friends. Now, Python Signals is not a company, it's only a community. All right, and got an opportunity for you where you can get to grow and, of course, earn Bitcoin money as a $500 subscriber. I need you to understand that over 4 years now that so many persons have been growing their money by themselves by simply subscribing to Marius Landman's algorithm, where he guides, where he gives tips and reports, trends that puts many ahead of the game, that put many ahead of the market, that put many ahead of the world. So that's what Marius Landman has been doing, being a chief data analyst. All right, but just a couple of months ago, barely a year ago, that another opportunity was added where you get to earn extra. So you don't just grow your money by getting tips and reports from Python Signals. You also earn by simply sharing the opportunity with friends and family members. All right, now this opportunity currently exists in 5 different continents, of course, over 400 countries in the world. We've got 3 pioneers in this opportunity, and the pioneers include Marius Landman, who is the chief data analyst of Python Signals, and they have been doing this for so many years now. Then we have Gavin Victor, the director of business operations, and of course we have the director of marketing, Ejoke Knox, who is behind the this system. Now let's move on. I want to quickly show here that you must note these following points. Okay, uh, Python Signals as a community is not an investment platform. Please take note. It is not an investment platform. So do not think that you have to give them money to trade for you or to do business for you. No, that's not what they do. Python Signals do not promise periodic returns. Of course, you don't get periodic returns from Python Signals. After all, your money is not with them. You register for free. Okay, there are no physical product selling here. So you don't get to register and you are handed product to go out there and sell. Now, you don't need to be an experienced person for you to be part of Python Signals community. Everyone is welcome. Okay, if you're experienced, you're welcome. If you know nothing, you are welcome. It is not the pyramid scheme. You don't need to quit your job. Now, only 30 days work is required if you choose to earn, if you choose to get the extra that comes with the subscription. And please don't forget that $500 is all is that is required of you to be part of this community. Now, what do you do with your $500? Now, with your $500, you subscribe to the tips and reports of this community that will help you grow your money by yourself. Don't forget, the money is in your hand. You grow it by yourself by simply getting wealth creation tips and reports. Okay, wealth accumulation tips and reports. Okay, tips and reports for wealth, as one of my friends will say. Now, you get your money back if you choose to work with us. Otherwise, Just use the tips, just use the reports, and make some good money for yourself. You also enjoy continuous income flow. You may want to ask, why Bitcoin? Now, everything we'll be talking about, everything we'll be doing here revolves around Bitcoin. And I must state here that Bitcoin is not about getting your money out of your country, but it's about getting your country out of your money. It simply means that you can go anywhere and you still spend your money. So your money does not stay in your country. Wherever you find yourself, you find your money there. The reason is that it is borderless, okay? It does not know boundary. It cannot be stopped. Now, inflation affects our regular currency. Talking about our fiat currency, your local currency, inflation affects it. That's the reason. The things you could do, the things you could buy, okay, with $20 bill 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, you can't do the same anymore. Why? Inflation is affecting it every now and then. Now, in the case of Bitcoin, the reverse is the case. It's completely contrary with Bitcoin. No wonder. In 2010, okay, a man bought two pizza with 10,000 units of Bitcoin. 10,000 Bitcoin. Today, one Bitcoin is over $10,000. Right now, somebody bought two pizzas for what? For the cost of 10,000 Bitcoins. Multiply 10,000 Bitcoin by $10,000 today, friends. You know exactly what that person parted with. That's $100 million. Okay, friends, that is how much that individual spent to buy just two pizza. Today, one Bitcoin goes for $10,000. It can do so much for you. 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, one Bitcoin, friends, will be able to get you so much because the value of Bitcoin is appreciating. The reason is simple. We have limited number of Bitcoin, okay? And because the demand is increasing, what happens in economies when there is limited supply, all right, and the demand increases? What happens? Price will sure go up. So that's what we're seeing with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin revolution has started. You must take note of that. Bitcoin revolution has started. Let's do a kind of comparison between Bitcoin and our local currency. Friends, do you know that the value of Bitcoin, all right, cannot be manipulated? It cannot be manipulated. Same cannot be said of your local currency. Different currencies can be manipulated. I mean, look at Zimbabwe the other time. Every now and then, the government, let me not mention name now, kept printing money. As a result, you could pack so much money, and you want to buy just a little item. Now, that's because local currency can be manipulated by the government of the day. Now, when it comes to transparency, okay, give it to Bitcoin. Give it to Bitcoin. The reason is that it is built on a technology called blockchain technology. Now, cross-country transfer, the period it will take for you to move money, okay, from one country to another, irrespective of the location. Okay, let it be from the east to the west, let it be from wherever in the world. First, I want to let you know that it is instant with Bitcoin, okay, and it stays around 30 minutes. But for local currency, 2 to 5 days it will take for money to get to you. When you talk about the cost, okay, of remittance, cross-country transfer, it is far cheaper with Bitcoin, far cheaper, as low as $0.01. But when it comes to a local currency, it's so expensive, 7 to 15%. No wonder. One of the airline owners, name I wouldn't want to mention, was able to buy a fleet of aircraft with cryptocurrency, and he saved so much money from that transaction. Okay, if he had used regular local bank transfer, all right, he was able to save some good money for himself. Now look at the growth of Bitcoin. It's been appreciating since 2010. Why local currency, your local currency, whatever it is, have been depreciating? the future advantage, there is trust. The trust for Bitcoin is increasing, is on the increase every now and then, because over 100 countries are already adopted cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency has gone beyond being a currency or being money. Bitcoin has actually become what? An asset. No wonder it's being traded in the New York Stock Exchange. Now, you need to be informed that Bitcoin is not a company. You also need to be informed that Bitcoin is not a money doubler. All right. And please don't fail to understand that Bitcoin is not a racist. He does not, I respond to colors. Whether you are black, you are white, you are green, you are yellow, whatever color you are, you can use Bitcoin. Bitcoin can be used, can be spent by anyone. Now, Bitcoin is used in over 102 countries across the globe. There are over 4,000 Bitcoin ATMs in the world, and of course, 85% of that number is the United States of America. Bitcoin has never crashed. Please take note of that. Bitcoin is the most valuable currency in the world as we speak. Okay, and quickly, I want to share with you how PythonSignals can help you grow your money by yourself. Please take note of this. It's very important how you can grow your money, in Bitcoin by yourself. Gone are the days where you give your money to companies, to individuals who will promise you certain returns, maybe 1% on daily basis, 20% weekly, or 30% monthly, or 50% monthly. Gone are the days. Okay, of course, some of them will start before you know what is happening. They come up with stories telling you why they can't continue, telling you why one thing or the other happens. Sometimes you will hear from them, they are gone, and they are gone for good. But we are saying that with PythonSignals, giving you tips and reports, okay, that will generate wealth for you by simply grow your money. You grow your money by yourself. Okay, let me just take you deeply into that. How we grow money in PythonSignals. Here's how we grow money. Now, there are two sets of coins in the market. All right, we have the stable coins and we have the volatile coins. The stable coins are the coins that no matter what happens in the market, they are always where they are. If you put $100 there, you walk away, your $100 remain $100. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, 3 years, it remains $100. It doesn't move, it doesn't change. Now, the other set of coins are volatile coins. Volatile coins from the word volatile. Okay, they move with the market. They move with the market trend. When the market is up, they are up. When the market is down, they are down. When price is up, they are up. When price is down, they are always moving with the market. So we call them volatile coin. All right, and such coins include Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Neo, Ripple, so many of them, over 2,000 as a matter of fact. And we have other coins. We have the stable coin, okay. We have the stable coin, and the examples of stable coin include TUSD, okay, USDT, PAX. I simply mean Tether, True USD, and PAX. So TUSD, all right. Okay, let me write that on the screen. Okay, since some of you are new to this, stablecoin includes TUSD, all right. And then we'll have USDT, then we'll have PAX. PAX. Okay, so these are few among others. All right, I think we should just stay with these three. Okay, so going forward, all right, so having learned that, now for you to make money, okay, in the crypto space, you must know when to leave your money in stable coin and when to leave your money in volatile coin. Please, this is very, very important. Many of us lost money in the crypto coin, in the crypto space, and as a result, we all shied away from crypto, from dealing with cryptocurrency. simply saying that it's a scam. When you put your money there, you lose your money. That's because we're not aware of what to do with cryptocurrency. Now we do. Now we know. So now this is what you do. Let me get my um, pen out again. Now, at the bottom, ensure that your money is in volatile coin. We have bottom, we have bottom, we have bottom. Okay, then we have top, we have top, we have top. Please take note that in the market, we always have bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. Never a time will you have a straight line. Never a time will you have all bottom, and never a time will you have all tops. The market is about tops and bottom, just like our regular lives. Our regular lives are about both top and bottom. It's how you manage it that will make you okay. If you have the right attitude, you will be a better person. But with the wrong attitude, your life will be mad. Okay, so the same way in the price market, the crypto market, you must know what to do. You must have the right attitude. Now, here is the right attitude that is required of you if you must make money from the market. Please, this is key. Don't forget that you are paying $500. Okay, $500 to ensure that you keep abreast, or you stay ahead of the market. So $500 is the subscription you pay to PythonSignals to ensure you have the right reports that will keep you at that will get you to know the top, that will get you to know the bottom. Please take note that after every bottom comes the top, and after every top comes the bottom. And once you are at the bottom, okay, it is imminent that the top will come. And when you are at the top, it's imminent that the bottom will surely show up. Now, at the bottom, in this case, 25, your money must be in volatile coin when you are at the bottom. Okay, like at the moment, as I speak with you, we are at the bottom. We are at the bottom as we speak. So you know what to do when you're at the bottom. What do you do? Hey, go ahead and do what? Buy. You let your money be in volatile coin. All right. Now, let's take Litecoin as one of the volatile coins. When you are at the bottom, ensure that your money is in volatile coin. In this case, one Litecoin goes for $25. You purchase just one Litecoin, all right, and then you take a ride. You take a ride to the top. When you get to the top, what do? It becomes $100. Simple thing to do is to move your $100 into a stable coin. Don't forget again, looking at this table. All right, let the table be your guide. At the top, ensure you swap to a stable coin. When we are at the bottom, swap to a volatile coin. So the top, stable coin, bottom, volatile coin, top, stable coin, bottom, volatile coin. Just take note of that. Trust me, if you can follow that, you'll be making good money for yourself in the crypto space. While others are losing money, you'll be making money. All right, the video I played earlier, you saw people make money 2018, okay, following our tips and reports. Why? Because they were following the report and they were ahead of the market. Why people like us, we're not following, we're not aware of these tips and reports from PythonSignals, we're losing money because we're selling when we ought to be buying, and we're buying when we ought to be selling. Now, with PythonSignals, this will be an advantage for you. So at the top, ensure that your money is in stable coin. Then this drop will occur. When this drop occurs, you're not perturbed. You know quite well that the market will take its turn up again. Now, when you get to this bottom, now it's $50. With your $100, you can come down here and buy 2 Litecoin. Yes, 2 Litecoin, because 100 can give you 2 Litecoin, each going for $50. Now, here is the bottom. Remember, after the bottom, come the top. Now you watch and see the market move from $50 to $500. At that point, because you have 2 Litecoin, guess what? You will now have what? $1,000. With your $1,000, you move your $1,000 into the stable coin. All right, into a stable coin. Now, when the market drops, here is what you see. you'll be able to move your $1,000 to where? You move it and you buy more Litecoin because it dropped to $100. With your $1,000, you can buy 10 Litecoins, and then you take a ride up to 1,000. Now, because you have 10 Litecoin that you have acquired, that you've accumulated over time, you now have what? $10,000 worth of Litecoin. Imagine that the Litecoin gets to $3,000 for one. That will give you what? $30,000. While the man who bought one Litecoin and stored somewhere, maybe in the wallet, okay, now has $1,000. But you that followed the movement, we call it farming, you have what? Now $10,000. You can see that your earnings will never be the same with the guy who bought and just hold. Okay, so this is the advantage we have with PythonSignals. But there is a challenge. There is a challenge, and here is the challenge, the $1,000,000 question. When is the next top and when is the next bottom? This is the challenge. Already we know very well that at every bottom, our money should be in volatile coin, and at every top, our money should be in stable coin. But the question you might want to ask, hey, when is the next bottom? I know it's bottom today to 25. When is the next bottom? You will get to find out when you become a member of this PythonSignals community, because we do have an advantage in this community, and that advantage is the man that is staring at you right now, no other person but Marius Landman. He is the PythonSignals chief data analyst. Yes, we have so many data analysts in this community, but Marius, the chief data analyst, coordinates all the activities of the data analyst, and whatever I get from all of them put together and dump into his algorithm, then comes up with a superb result, telling us what to do next, like he's doing right now. The live call, the webinar that the weekly webinar that will be anchored by this Marius Landman, who will be telling us what the course will be doing the next few days, in the next few weeks, the next few months, and of course in the next few years. We'll be showing all of that to us, and you have the opportunity to ask questions, to ask him questions directly. Trust me, you will find answers to your questions. And if you're in Africa, on Friday morning, 9 a.m. GMT plus 1, okay, we'll also be analyzing the market, so we can tell you exactly what to do. Talking about analyzing the what Marius dropped on Thursday night. So it's important that we join these Zoom calls. Okay, now this guy, talking about Marius Landman, has over 30 years combined works in complex system auditing. Okay, and he, of course, in global trend and algorithm forecast modeling. Now, he is a consultant to several oil and gas companies like Shell, Halliburton, Schlumberger, Origin Energy, GE Oil and Gas, Woodside, and several other major oil and gas companies in the world. Now, he has several billionaires as clients. Just the other day, last week precisely, two of these billionaires were on his call. And after the call, he asked them, why were you on my call? Why were you on my webinar? They told him point blank, hey, we know what to do. When there was a real estate boom, we were there. We became billionaires. When there was oil and gas boom, we were there. We became billionaires. Now, there is a new abnormal trend that is about to hit the market, to hit the world. We know you can guide us in that direction. That's the crypto space. Hence, we are in your call. So, friends, this is a huge opportunity that you must ensure you don't allow to slip your fingers. Okay, we have several millionaires around the world who subscribe to him. Several big banks, prominent oil and gas CEOs, Pinnacle Investment. Do you know that Marius happened to be the very first person to call a high at 19,500 in 2017? While Wall Street and several other bodies kept telling us buy, 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 Marius told his followers, hey, it is time to get off the market. Okay, the followers who made money, guess what? They went into retirement because they made over 7,000 return investment to the market because of the uptrend in 2017. From January to December, the trend was powerful. Okay, but do you know that in 2018, when many lost money, of course, I belong to that category. When many lost money because it was a downtrend, a downward trend in 2018. See, those who followed Marius made a lot of money. As a matter of fact, 518% profit they made even a downtrend. You may want to ask me, hey, are all his calls, all his tips, all his reports, are they accurate? Are they all correct? I will let you know that all his calls, all of them, all his calls are accurate, except for a few. In fact, over 90% are accurate. Do you know that between 2017 and April 2019 this year, that 519 calls were made by Marius Landman? Yes, only 18 failed. Only 18. That's over 90%. Friends, you agree with me that that indeed is a good result. Let's move on. Now, these are some individuals who have some testimonies. Of course, we have tens of them who have experienced good movement in the market. I personally benefited from this trend. Okay, I benefited from this trend. So this is not it's not about sharing other people's testimony, but I can tell you that I followed this trend and I profited from it. As a matter of fact, I went a little above $100 from 25, though I got to 23, and I got to $132. $132. If you put that together, that is over 500% movement. Okay, so this is a reality, my friend. All right, do all you can to ensure that you are part of PythonSignals. All right, I will quickly read a few of them to you. These are persons who are following our tips, who are following our reports, who are following our signals, and they have made money from it. I would like to read from the very first guy this way. The work they do is next level. Now it reads, PythonSignals is amazing. The work of Marius and the team, the work Marius and the team does is next level. I am studying civil engineering. Okay, so I'm studying civil engineering and just turned 21. I'm already, let me see, I can take care of this person. Okay. All right. So, if you look at this closely, let me read out a couple of them. Another person put it this way. Okay, let me read the first one. PythonSignals is amazing. The work Marius and the team does is next level. I am studying civil engineering and just turned 21. I'm already growing my capital at an exponentially higher rate than any bank or unit trust. I read one more. I'm not some experience thus far. I bless the day I found PythonSignals. I don't have to be a professional trader to keep basking in profit. If you are not in PythonSignals, I wonder where you really want to be. Okay, now these are testimonies of people across the globe who are benefiting from PythonSignals. And he ended by saying, thank you so much, PythonSignals. I am stuck on you for life. Friends, this is one thing that I want to advise that you key into so that you can be ahead of the market. You need to be ahead of the world. The Microsoft guy, okay, Bill Gates says something. All right, so for you to be wealthy, all right, you must look out for what the direction the world is going, and just simply go ahead of them. And by doing that, you shall be a millionaire. All right, now let's go forward. Before I round up my presentation tonight, there is a second part to this opportunity, okay, that I became aware of about 3 weeks ago. Okay, no, not just aware of. I actually started taking advantage of this part about 3 weeks ago, and since then it's been something else. Now, do you know that you can actually earn extra, can earn extra money, extra Bitcoin from this system. Talking about the revenue share plan, you can earn extra. I'm going to show you how that can be done. Okay, I'm going to show you that now. All right, if you are still with me, now let's move on from revenue share plan model. Our revenue share plan got some unique advantages. Includes number one, we earn in Bitcoin. When I say earn in Bitcoin, trust me, it's the best thing, best currency you can earn with. The reason being that you can spend it in and outside your country. Don't forget that Bitcoin is about taking your country out of your money. So your money is not tied to your country. Because you're not in your country doesn't mean you can't spend your money. You don't have to be stranded because you're not in your country where you have the money. But with Bitcoin, your money actually move around with you. Okay, so you earn in Bitcoin. Instant payout. Of course, you withdraw instantly. So you get some spillover opportunities. Subscription back to you in 3 months or less. Only 30 days work is required here, my friend. There are no daily, no weekly, and no monthly income cap, no cut off time, no balancing on weaker leg like you see in regular internet of marketing because of binary. Okay, the case is different here. All right, you don't have to quit your job to be part of PythonSignals. No, you don't. It's not necessary. There is no condition to earn as long as you subscribe with $500 for 1 year to have access to tips and reports to grow your money with PythonSignals. Friends, you can earn. You can earn. There are no conditions to earning. Okay, of course, little condition before you can withdraw, but to earn, no condition. Anybody can earn on PythonSignals um, uh, community. Now, 85% of our subscription is paid out to each and every one of us from PythonSignals. 85%. I've not and I've never seen that before all my life, but PythonSignals is doing it. Let's move on. This 85% distributed across these 4 ways we earn. As a rising star, you earn extra $100. As a white star qualified member, you either earn 20 or $5. We'll explain that. At level payout, you know that it's a 2 by 18 metrics. Talking about the level payout, do you know that you earn up to the 18th generation? Okay, and it is 543 kind of pay plan, all right, which you will get to see as we make progress. That referral bonus, you either get 10% or 15%. Now, I will explain this, that all you need to concentrate your energy on, all right, please, is the white star, white star, white star. If you can get your white star, if you can become white star qualified, rising star, level payout, direct, everything will follow you. Every other thing will follow you. So the number one and the main thing here that you need to grab, okay, is a white star qualification. If you can become white star qualified, friends, the other three payments, we simply obey and follow you. That's the truth. Now let's see how it's been broken down. Now, before I show you how it's broken down, there's a question before you. Here's the question, the big question: are you willing to work? Please take note of that. This is why we are not a Ponzi scheme. Are you willing to work? There is a work to be done. Of course, the time frame for the work to be done. The work must be done in 30 days. There's a work to be done. The time frame is 30 days. And there's an amount to earn. If you can do the work within 30 days, you will earn a minimum, don't forget, a minimum of $300,000 in the next 18 months or less. If you are ready to do the work, if you're ready to do the work, now here is the task. The only task, your only task is to become white star qualified. Is to become white star qualified. How do you become white star qualified? By getting just 2 subscribers. 2 persons. So we'll pay $500 to subscribe to our tips and reports that will help them grow their money by themselves. The money is in your hand. You grow it by yourself. All you get from PythonSignals are tips and reports. Okay, so you get 2 persons, 2 subscribers who will each pay $500 for a whole 1 year to have access to tips and reports that will help them grow their money. Please take note. You don't have to get these 2 persons every day. You do it just once. Don't do it every week, not every month, not even every year. You do it once and for all. Guess what? If you can do it once and for all, that means one time, lifetime. Here is the kind of income that will follow you. In your first 1 month, because you are expected to do it within 30 days. That's your 1 month. Your first 1 month, friends, you earn $150. Total earnings $150. Your second month, you earn $180. Your third month, you earn $160. You put all three together, friends, you have almost gotten your $500 subscription. You've gotten it back. So it means that in the next 9 months, you are going to enjoy subscription free. If you watch closely under the direct referral bonus, okay, under the direct bonus, you will see that everything is dash 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 after the first month. You can see that dash 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 after the first month. It simply means that you don't, or you are not expected to refer anybody again. Now in the fourth month, you will earn $480. Fifth month, $960. Look at the ninth month, $10,240. Please take note that these monies you are seeing on your screen are not cumulative. No, they are not. They are not. Your first 1 month, 150, your second month, 180, just like that. On monthly basis, what you are seeing there is what you earn on monthly basis. Now look at the ninth month, $10,200. I don't know what that would translate to in your local currency, but I can tell you that I can do so much for you in your country. Now you are earning that amount the ninth month for the job, the task you carried out 9 months ago. Friends, this is massive. I don't know how many of you are looking at this and probably you don't know what to name. I mean, you don't know if this is true or not. Okay, the meeting we had today, there was this man who was there at the meeting. Now here's what happened. He looked at the whole thing and he was like, "Can this be true?" Okay, he said, "I mean, am I dreaming? Somebody wake me up. Somebody slap me." Well, you were told, I think you're in a bad position to slap yourself. Guess what? This guy started slapping himself, and I recorded it. All right, it was so funny. Now, but it's a fact. It's a reality. It's a reality. Now look at this. Look at this. In your 10th month, $10,000. 11th month, $51,000. 12th month, $81,000 for the job you did. A task you carried out, okay? A task you carried out when 12 months ago. 12 months ago, a task you carried out, my friend, 12 months ago, you have been earning on the 12th month, apart from earning 30,000, 51,000, you just earned 81,000 again. It did not stop there. Look at the 18th month. You will earn on the 18th month. Now 17th month, you earn 1.9 million. It didn't stop there. 18th month, you earn $3.2 million for the job, the task you carried out 18 months ago. You are not expected to repeat that task again. It is a one-time lifetime task. I repeat, it is a one-time lifetime task. 2 persons you are expected to refer to the system, to the community, for you to make all this money. Don't forget, this is extra. This is different from what you earn or what you make when you use a tips and report to grow your money yourself. This is extra for those who want to make extra. Now, before I continue, I want to quickly tell you that we have 3 categories of people on our community. Three categories. Number 1, those who will use our tips and reports. I don't care about this extra. 2, second category are those who don't care about the tips and reports, but they care about the extra. All they do to recommend our tips, recommend our community, recommend our tips and reports for people to come and use, and they just earn extra. They will have the third category, those who use our reports as also they do what? They recommend. They use our report, they recommend. They use our report, they recommend. Of course, I belong to that category. Though when I started 3 months ago, I was only using a tips and report to grow my money. Okay, just recently, I realized that I can make extra when I recommend the opportunity to friends, family members, neighbors, or even enemies. Okay, if I can recommend this to them, I will earn extra. That's the reason why you are seeing this video. Okay, so do well to help yourself and start earning some good money for yourself. Now, what next? Haven't seen the enormous the amount of money you can pull out of the system. All right, let me blow your mind. Cumulatively, in total, what you are pulling out of the system in 18 months, of course, you can do it for less. You can compress time like we are doing right now. Okay, you can compress the time. In total, cumulatively, what you are getting out of the system is $15.5 million, my friend. 15.5 in 18 months. 18 months. What about if you can do 10% of that, 15% of that, 30% of that, 50% of that? I mean, friend, it's still all good, right? Great. Now look at this. What next? Very simple. Create a free membership account. Okay. Get in touch with the person who recommended the video to you. Get in touch with the person who invited you to this webinar and get a link to register for free. And please, there are different pages. There is one that you should be looking at because that is what will give you all these extra earnings. All these extra earnings can only come to you if you go with this Galaxy pack. Okay, so you are expected to go with Galaxy pack. If you go with the gold, friends, you are not going to make all this money we just showed you. All right, if you go with gold, you can't make all the money we just showed to you. If you go with platinum, which for 6 months, gold is for 3 months, you won't make all the money. The only way you can make all the money we just showed to you now is when you subscribe as a Galaxy subscriber. That's the most popular package for 12 months. Yes, for 12 months. For 12 months. So this is very easy. But if you go for Diamond, if you go for Galaxy, well, what you can get is that you will not be able to see repeat of the income we just showed to you. Hence, we recommend Galaxy $500 package, which is for 1 year. All right. So having said that, now let's move on. The next thing to do, which is on the final note, is to create a trading account on Binance or any other platform like Bitrate that you are comfortable with, where you can swap your coin. Don't forget, at the beginning I told you it's all about swapping your coin, your money between what? Volatile coin and stable coin. Volatile coin and stable coin. That's how you make money. Okay. So then, if you want to earn the extra, what you need to do is to work with us for 30 days. Only 30 days. Within 30 days, ensure you get 2 subscribers to become members of this community. Only 2 subscribers if you want to earn extra. If you want to earn extra, ensure you do it within 30 days. Of course, you can do it in 1 week. You can do it in 1 day. You can do it in less than a day. All the same, you have done a job, you have done a job. So once that is done, then start enjoying a limited trading profit and, of course, continuous income will be your portion and start enjoying abundant earnings. All right. Now the question is coming back to you. Do you not believe that $500 could change your life forever? Don't forget, I said that when we say forever, it simply means that when you have gone, people will continue, okay, to eat, to live, to leverage, okay, on what you did as a result of taking a major decision of becoming a member of this community. If you're ready, friends, let's get started. When? Of course, now. Now, don't be afraid to make a big decisions. Friends, big things happen. I repeat, big things happen, all right, with big decisions. If you decide not to do anything about it, don't say I didn't decide. Hey, that is a decision. So make the right decision and change not just your life, but the life of generations to come. And I want to say a big thank you for being part of this presentation, and want to respond to questions now. Thank you very much.